Hey, beautiful friends. I wanted to share a little nugget today. This has come up in multiple sessions with people where there is this energy of our sense of worth being woven into the external world, and not only what people have in the external world, but how they're received and perceived in the external world. And unfortunately, we live, at least here in the West, in the United States, we live in a culture that puts so much energy and intention on these tangible, three-dimensional, physical things that if you have the right house, the right car, the right job, the right this, that, and every other thing, that somehow makes you a more worthy person to exist. And I want to get real clear with this because this is something I see people held back by all the time. Held myself back with this for a long time, where it was like, oh, I don't fit into this traditional box and I don't feel called to do it in this way. So then, am I actually worthy if I don't show up the way my family tells me to, or my community tells me to, or my job tells me to? Then am I not actually showing up and being a really pure person, or a successful person, or someone who is worthy of your version of success, right? And so I want to get to one of the key points that came up in a recent session that was all about what is worthiness, period. So I asked this individual to define worthiness for me. Like, what did they think worthiness was? And how were they defining it in their own map of the world, so that we could get to the root of what did it even mean? How can they actually achieve it? And what we ultimately found was that there was a piece within the equation of how they defined worthiness that was actually blocking them from ever feeling like they could be worthy. And so if that's all going on in your head, of course you can't feel worthy in the physical world, because you have this belief structure that says, well, this is what this has to look like before I can feel this emotion towards myself. And so what we did is we went through a process that deconstructed where and how that was coded in the mind, so that we could then insert a new program of choosing that was redefining worthiness for this individual, so that they can now actually step forward and know today, at least in that session, they knew leaving that session that they were actually worthy. They had a new growth pattern in place and had steps to move forward to help nourish that worthiness and bring it forward into all areas that had formerly felt limited in that space.